A plaque on the floor reads, Taras Dragon, guard captain and friend of the Holy Flame.
And friend of the Holy Flame. Huh. Nice. Oh, that went well. Let's actually try Smite on Dead. Well, Smite. Actually, no, Turn on Dead. Apparently, I lack the conviction to turn some targets. They're all still the fuck dead. So, I think we're good. I think we're good. Okay, that was weird. I think I'd actually aggro them even though they weren't spawned in yet. So maybe they were actually just waiting inside the sarcophagus there. Huh. Cool. Oh, moss. Got a white sweet cap.
You hear a clatter from the hallway. The amethyst gate.
Insert dick joke here. Grab it. And here's some more iron defenders and a treasure chest. I'm just like swinging, getting ready. Just, you know, making sure my arms are nice and limber.
From Gerard's tomb, you hear the sounds of cracking bones, gnawing teeth, and gibbering laughter.
Still can't see Anne. Maybe just a bit of stone cracked and we can now hear the sounds from within. Could be a case of that. Bloody hell if I know. Anything over here? No. So we just keep going. We're just about to loop up with the where I was. And there's a treasure chest right here, which will probably have a key to these doors. You know, this is going to be awkward to explain. You know, the whole every sarcophagus is broken open and looted. Certainly, I'm sure you could understand the broken open bit from, you know, what was happening, but the whole, you know, us looting everything might be a bit more awkward to explain. Key to the inner crypts. So now we can go in here.
A plaque up on the floor reads, Anselm Dragon, Sword, Light Undying.
So, Ansem? Actually, no, Anselm. Sorry. I couldn't hear the other guy because of the enemies, but you might be able to hear him better than I could. Oh, I just had a flashback to Kingdom Hearts. Might LP that game at some stage, but or the series at some stage. But bloody hell if I know when that'll be. I would need to find out.
From the direction of Gerard's tomb.
I would need to find out Square's policy on you know, Kingdom Hearts games, and I'll need to get the equipment and all that. But yeah, Ansem is a guy from in that series. Ooh, I lost an arm. Oh noes, whatever will I do? Seems... Ooh, I've completed Scout and Exterminator 1. Beautiful. So I got 300 XP for it. It's easy enough to get those kind of... I thought I got you. Must have missed. It's easy enough to get those kind of... Okay. Fuck it. we'll leave it. It's easy enough to get those, you know, tasks completed. You just need to farm a couple of, like an instance till you get it. You know, say keep running like the catacombs till you get all the skeletons killed, that kind of thing. None too difficult. I'm getting a little impatient here.
Bishop and defender of the faith.
More than a little impatient. Four. And gone. Beautiful. Okay, can't grab that.
You hear a click from the direction of Gerard's tomb.
Yeah, that's weird. They're here. Like I had aggroed it before it even spawned, and it just popped out of the ground there. It's so weird. Weird. Anyway, okay, and now we go this way. Just need to go find the just need to go find the last one. Now there's a gate here. It's locked. Reasoning being, I presume, is that's how you find the treasure. I doubt I'll be able to unlock it. Okay, I doubt I'll get a key to it or whatever. So I just have to keep going and finish this. You know, do the rest of the dungeon.
A plaque upon the floor reads, Pascal.
I don't know why I'm having such difficulty seeing these enemies.
Clergy and High Paladin of the Flame.
Oh, militant clergy. Oh, that's always a good thing. Come on. Difficulty's looting this. Like, there's all these named Dryadens, but we're not finding any of them. Like, the one that lost at sea, fair enough. But the other two, or the other four, or whatever, I think it's 7 at this stage. Wait, let's work it out. So not that one. So no, the other 6 we haven't seen, and I presume there's, you know, a 7th in the room I can't open. So not sure what's I know it's missed opportunity, you know, for, you know, some named enemies. Then again, maybe we'll be finding them soon enough. Or maybe I have been killing them and I didn't even realize. Not sure why in some places, like, all the tombs keep bursting open, while in other ones you need to encourage the enemies to try to kill you. Flatter yourself in gravy and
the
bacon.
sunstone gates enclosing Gerard's tomb grind open.
So we really need to go all out to actually try and open this guy's damn area, don't you?
Gerard Dryden, the doomed bishop, may the darkness lit down the iris. As Gerard collapses, his sarcophagus shudders violently and explodes in a storm of jagged stone.
And he says, "You will pay." More dragon ancestors. More exploding sarcophaguses. Okay, come on. Okay, that was annoying. Just getting kind of shunted around there. You know, if all these skeletons and the other guy came at me, they might have actually had a chance. I lie, but they might have had a chance. You know, in a way, I kind of like that hand symbol that appeared above. So where did you come from? I thought I already broke that and killed the enemy there. Maybe I didn't. Okay, let's loot this. Ooh, Jared's mail. Mithril. Mithril is a very rare, silvery, glistening metal that is lighter than iron, but just as hard. When worked like steel, it becomes a wonderful material from which to create armor, and is occasionally used for other items as well. Most mithril armors are a category lighter than normal for purposes of movement and other limitations. Spell failure chances for armors and shields made of mithril are dropped by 10%, maximum dexterity bonuses increased by 2, and armor check penalties are lessened by 3. And it's got an empty blue augment slot. It does have its armor bonus with dex plus 7. Its armor bonus is 5. The max dex bonus is 10 compared to the 5 I have. And spell failure is 5 instead of 30. It's considered a light armor. Okay. It is actually kind of tempting in a way. Curious. Okay, you know what? Just get rid of that, sure. Okay, let's see what my armor cost becomes putting this on. Sure. Oh yeah, I forgot it takes a moment to actually equip things. That's fine. Okay, now it will indeed go down. Well, this... Nah. Just heard a strange sound effect. Carved onto the face of this tablet are two stylized images. On the left is a great towering flame, on the right a massive whirlpool. Between the two is an inscription. Strength I take from the silver flame, hunger too in the devourer's name. Grant me control of the living and the dead. Let the bones of the faithful be my bread. I'm realizing now that this isn't the one I was thinking of. Also, I just got a hell of a lot of XP there. Really, I only got the mischief bonus. Huh. I figured I'd have gotten more. Regardless. But, nice little rhyme. So now we have to head all the way back up. The one I was thinking of, like this wasn't the dungeon. Actually, where's the way out? It's up here. I'm gonna go find a merchant and offload some stuff. But that wasn't the one I was thinking of. There's a bit more. One more. I'm not sure. There's a bit more to this, and there's an upcoming one that is actually rather difficult. I didn't die on that one. I died on a upcoming one. You know, that ship kind of makes me think Protoss. It's just, you know, it's a flying ship and it's goldeny and all that. Can I sell shite to you? No. Can I to you? Okay. I have to buy, pay money to do that quest chain. Moss Collector, Blue Augments level 4. Arcane Reagent Vendor. Let's trade to you. I think if I have higher barter, I could make more money off this stuff. Like, it says base value is 510. If I had higher barter, I would get more. It's kind of annoying that I don't, but whatever. You know, I'll hold on to that. And we'll sell. I can't remember, are gems just for selling, or is there actually any bonus to them, like, you know, trading them in for stuff? Who are you again? Panhandler. We deserve this. We should have seen it coming. I don't know what they're referring to. Is it the new expansion with Ravenholm, or what? Or is this an older thing? Okay. Let's just head on back. Tired, even though I haven't been awake long. I'm just wrecked. Woke up at 1:30.
Bishop Dryden waits to speak with you at the top of his dais.
Just past midnight. It's something now. It's like it was 4:30 when I started this, so it's like 5 something, like 5:30 probably by now. Don't know why I'm tired. Probably lack of caffeine. You've seen the inscription. Sure. Sorry. Such valuable information deserves payment. Take something from my hoard, and then we will discuss what you learned. This gives will and tumble. It's a quarterstaff. I do like deep smashing 2 on it, but no, it's not an axe. I know I could use a non-axe, but it just, I'm thinking if I use an axe, I get that much of a bonus to it, so I should stick with axes. And just see what's worth the most, and I'll go with that. Because presumably, even if it is getting decreased, if something's worth more normally, then it's gonna still be worth more than something else after the decretion. Now, what did the inscription say? Over living and dead. Could it be? Could Marguerite have risen the dead, and is now she who controls them? Let the faithful of the dead, let the bones of the faithful be my bread. Years ago, my uncle was caught at the grave of Bishop Elmo, grinding the bones and eating them. If Marguerite is following his example, then she should be at the Patriarchs' Crypt, accessible only by going through the lower cathedral. If she's already there, you need to purify the altars in the cathedral, or the way to the crypt will not open. I'll find a way in and stop her. Not entirely sure what cannibalism has to do with mastery over the dead, but sure, why not? Wait. What way do I have to go? Oh, I think I have to go even further down. This map is just throwing me. I probably shouldn't keep just flicking myself off. Oh, I'm starting the dungeon with substantially lowered health, not XP. Health. Okay. Seems like we just slide down those banisters. Purify the defiled altars of the lower cathedral to reach the patrician's crypt. Okay.
The sacred aura surrounding this place puts you at ease.
Okay, remember that bit.
Darkness suffuses the lower cathedral. The power of the duality pulses in the air.
Okay, these ones are a bit burlier than normal. They're able to take a hit that bit better. Alright. May as well grab it. I can discard it at another stage. Ow. That was mean. None there. Winged Serpent, Avenging Maiden, and Altar of the Conflagration.
The main altar lies ahead, despoiled by evil. The stones themselves seem to sigh and moan in agony.
Large monstrous scorpion. It's actually hard for me to look at the screen right now. Not because I know what's on it, it's creepy, or the scorpion, or what have you. It just, I know my eyes just feel very sensitive at the moment. I'll keep playing. Ow. Ah, my glasses were caught up in my hair. I'll keep playing for a bit, but I'll not have my glasses on. So if anyone says that, I won't be able to read it. I'm sitting too far away from the screen. I'm quite short-sighted. I can make out the colors and the shapes. Yeah, like I can see my character just fine, especially now that he's highlighted. But over here is nothing but blurs and squiggles. I can see the gaps between the letters sometimes. Other times it's just kind of a mash of white. Can't see how much health I have, but the red bar is actually quite beneficial towards that, working that out. Potion of something, I believe that's a cure. So, something to note in here. Oh, you exist. Okay. I sincere difficulty actually even seeing that. But yeah, having the glasses off, it actually helps.
You hear a click from the nearby portcullis.
But now that I said it helped, now I don't feel that it has. I think that was a hellhound. The words appeared a bit too quickly for me to... came too quickly, disappeared too quickly for me to get a good look at it. Remember, I was playing a modded game of Minecraft before, and they modded in a new spider model, and it fucking terrified me. It was just so fucking creepy. It wasn't the normal blocky thing, it was like long, spindly legs, black on red, it was... gribbly.
Shuddering and groaning, the bars of the winged serpent thane rise. Words are etched in the archway. Thane of the winged serpent.
The what of the wicked serpent? Thane. I was getting very
The
confused.
white collapses. The protective magic surrounding the altar vanishes. It can be pure. The altar of the winged serpent stands before you. You will have to destroy the white guarding it before you can purify it.
Okay, I put my glasses back on because my eyes weren't feeling better with them off. May as well actually be able to see. But yeah, I'm quite blind without them. Christ, you're fucking huge. Gonna be honest, this altar looked kind of evil beforehand.
Corruption cloaking the altar dissipate. A sound like a soft sigh fills the chamber.
Really? I just heard this guy's death cry. Okay, it does look a fair bit better without the evil flames, but there's still flames erupting from it. That's the health inspector is not. The fire inspector does not approve. Okay, let's head up here. Aha, we can access the Patriarchs' Crypt by using the altar. Not sure why I had such difficulty seeing the that guy there. He just like popped in. It's kind of strange, you know. Oh, got some gubbins. Ow. That was rude. Nothing there. Oh, here's something. Some moss. And yet another white sweet cap.
Words are etched in the archway. Shrine of the Avenging Maiden. Clattering like old bones. The altar of the Avenging Maiden stands before you. You will have to destroy the white guarding it before you can purify it.
I'm kind of inadvertently cutting off the death, and everlasting, and life everlasting.
The protective magic surrounding
English.
the altar vanishes. It can be purified now.
I kind of cut off the narration a bit there, but I do apologize. That's what I was trying to say. Alright, and now we just have to head back to middle and straight up. These are quite nice and easy. Ow. And for the piece de resistance, you have to go this way. I figured there's probably going to be some guardian appearing there at that altar when we have the other ones done first. Hold on. I just want to see. Like, I can see that. Just due to the camera angle, I can't reach. Yeah, it's kind of hard to make out, but you can see your character's reflection in the water, and it does change with what you're doing. Frequently in games, that's not the case. Okay. Strange.
You hear a click from the nearby portcullis.
Okay, I'm gonna have to do this over here and take a shot from that giant, presumable another giant saw blade on this side. Well, not saw blade, but blade.
With a rusty shriek, the bars of the Conflagration Chapel rise.
Conflagration. Huh. Personally, I prefer me some good old-fashioned
words are etched in the archway. Chapel of the Conflagration.
Immolation. Ruined the joke.
Altar of the Conflagration stands before you. You will have to destroy the white guardian before you can purify it. As the white collapses, The protective magic surrounding the altar vanishes. It can be purified now.
There we go. Holy altar.
As the darkness hanging over the altar dissolves, you hear the cries of fury from the central vault. The main altar's guardians have awakened.
As I figured. I didn't really remember that it happening, but I was figuring that would be the case. Given that these altars all had guardians, I figured it would have its own guardians, but they would appear after we've dealt with here. Spot +4. Competence bonus to use magic device. Sure, I'll put them on. If it helps me find shite, I'm quite happy with that. That is what it does, right? It just says bonus to spot. I have no idea. Let's just head back. Hail the banked flame. The shadows grow within it. The banked flame? What are you? What are you, moneylender?
Protective magic surrounding the altar.
Not moneylender, banker would work better. I see saying banker again wouldn't really work. Well, you know, that's part of a joke, but fuck it. Let's head south for a moment. Okay, anger step, we're on hands, and we're out. We'll just rest over here. But banked flame? What does that mean? Is this generating interest for you? Like, I'm just confused here. Annoyingly. Didn't get a full heal. There we go. Oh, we know about danger, eh? It's a bit late about that. Okay, before we touch that, let's open this. Warrior's Boots of Sonic Guard. It improves those abilities, and if we get hit, it has a chance, or if we're hit or missed in combat, we can do 1d8 of sonic damage. Which, the phrasing is weird. When you are hit or missed in combat, this item has a chance to deal 1d8 sonic damage on hit. It just doesn't make sense to me, because it's saying if you're hit or missed, on hit will do this. Then why mention it missed? So that does look kind of weird. It's like they just stretched out a single coin. Just like stretch out the model, you know. Most of it looks fine, but just some of the pile going up looks weird.
As the vanquished undead fade, a small stone tablet appears atop the main altar. It beckons you.
The ward the unbroken sarcophagi of the Patriarchs Crypt against Marguerite to limit her unholy power. Yeah, this is the one I had difficulties with.
Groans and the cracking of stone echo up this passage.
Funny enough, I have a strange urge to have a pot noodle. I haven't had one in years, probably bordering on like a decade. Well, it's, yeah, I just have a sudden urge for one. Oh, that ain't creepy at all. The enemy just spawning in thing as they're like they're running up behind me, and I can only see them when they get so close. It's really annoying me. Much prefer WoW where you can see, or you know, any other game where you can see enemies before they reach you.
Fourth Patriarch of Stormreach.
Like more reliably. That one's done. I'm just going to focus on getting the things done here. I think that's a point, a path underneath. I remember this is a split level thing. Yeah, I'm just going to focus on
His laughter drifts up out of the dark.
getting these done rather than breaking everything and whatnot. Just kind of want to move with a bit of greater haste, you know? Come on. Fuck it. Doesn't matter if I don't have the conviction to turn them, they become a corpse the moment they cast it, pretty much. Well, naught but a
Before you
corpse.
stands the sarcophagus of Cardinal Xen'drik, third Patriarch of Stormreach.
Okay. There's a path right there, but can't access it. I'm not sure if those are secret areas, or will we be going there ourselves now in a moment.
Scratching sounds and creaking rise through the dust-choked air.
So much undead here. God damn. Well, to be honest, what were they even fighting? The guys were clearly trying to fight something there. Were they trying to catch flies with chopsticks, maybe?
Before you stands the sarcophagus. As the third sarcophagus is warded, a roar shakes the group. It doesn't look like you'll be able to get up to the room above from here.
Well, shit. Alright then. Oh, and before I forget, I don't know how you can put it towards this, you know? They say you can, you know, use it, like use this, or you can put it towards the gold one. How do you put it towards the gold one? There seems to be an option. Maybe you could before and they took away that text. Yeah. Oh, that was easy. I didn't even get hit by that one, damn it. Okay, yeah, I remember this. I got kind of lost.
The air grows colder as you round the bend. You hear rast something terrible stir. First, as the flame falls, the spell surrounding Bravonus' sarcophagus dissipates. It can now be warded.
This is the bit that I got stuck on. Ha! You think you can defeat me? Die, die and to do with you. Nothing can save you. Feel my wrath. Oh, this way, this way, this way.
Faint, unearthly chimes seem to ring from up this passage, beckoning you to safety. The altar lies beyond the gates ahead of you. Succor is at hand.
Suck him too. I had to make the joke. It was just calling out to me. It was on a silver platter. Okay, the item is now worn. Good for it. To be honest, I thought I was already wearing it, but apparently not. Different definition of worn. Oh, that was easy. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think it was because I didn't have Expeditious Retreat. I ran into some issue. Or something, you know? I can't remember why I had such difficulty, but I think I took the wrong turn a few times or something. But yeah. I'm having difficulty. I was also a lot younger, so maybe I just did something stupid. It's a distinct possibility.